My name is AJ Sharma. This incident happened when I was in BBA first year. At that time, I was living in a hostel near my college. I loved reading horror stories on copy. I used to read some horror story every day, and that's why I used to fall asleep. One such day, at night, I was reading a horror story about a witch on copy. I fell asleep while reading the story and woke up around 2 o'clock in the night. I opened the window of my room and started looking outside. It was very windy outside today. Also, I want to tell you that there are a lot of trees and plants around my hostel. Very few people lived around my hostel. There was a dense forest behind the hostel. The window of my room was towards the forest. I lay down on my bed and tried to sleep, but I was not able to sleep. After a while my eyes fell. I woke up to a knocking sound. At that time I had forgotten to curtain my window. A hand was visible outside which was continuously knocking on the glass of my window. Seeing this, my condition worsened because my room was on the 3rd floor. Saw that whoever was outside was now knocking rapidly on the window. Slowly she started knocking on the window with 2 hands. Slowly she started coming in front of me. My condition had worsened due to fear. Neither any sound was coming out of my mouth nor I was able to move. I saw a woman with a wrinkled face clinging to the glass of my window and continuously looking at me. That woman wanted to open my window, but the window was locked from inside. Now the woman started banging the window loudly and looking at me very angrily. I understood that today she will not leave me. Then the woman calmed down and started asking me to open this window using gestures. But my condition was such that if you cut me, there will be no blood. Suddenly that woman disappeared from there. My heart was still beating fast. Just then there was a sharp knock on my window. The woman had come again. But I gathered my courage and quickly closed the window curtain. I started shouting loudly. Hearing the noise, my friend and the hostel keeper came there. Everyone was surprised to see my condition, what had happened to him. I told everyone about that woman. Then one of my friends opened the window curtain, but there was no one outside. Everyone thought that I had seen a dream, but the reality was something else. My watchman slept with me at night, because now I could not sleep alone. The keeper of that hostel told me that, brother, you did not look into his eyes, right? I said, in whose eyes? In the eyes of the same witch. He said, but how do you know, and what would happen if you look into his eyes? I asked, brother, if you had looked into her eyes, that witch would have taken you away by now. The same thing happens to whoever lives in this room. 1 or 2 children also went missing from this hostel and were never found. The witch took them with her and ate them. Hearing this, my heart came into my mouth. Well, Tomorrow I will give you a new room, the keeper said. Next day I changed my hostel. Now I live in an area where there is no forest around.